So I don't have a brand new Yoga Nidra for you this evening. However, I have one that I have not done through a live stream. So if you've done Yoga Nidra with me in person, you may have experienced this particular Yoga Nidra. It's one of my favorites, and that's because it's about the stars, and I absolutely love everything there is about stargazing. So that's what the journey this evening will be, if you're still with me by the time the journey comes around. So as always, this practice is about making yourself as comfortable as possible. So whether that means laying down, as is traditional for Yoga Nidra, yoga sleep, or if you prefer to be seated in a comfortable chair, taking a little bit of time now to settle in and to find that space of ease, of comfort. And notice the points where you are connected to the earth. And see if in this moment, if there's any way you can make yourself even 5% more comfortable. Maybe it's shrugging the shoulders or bending the knees. Maybe it would feel good to close the eyes. And it's always a brief explanation of what Yoga Nidra is. Yoga Nidra, or yoga sleep, is one of the easiest practices of yoga to begin. It can be a very powerful meditation technique. It's completely guided. So during the practice, you rest comfortably, usually laying down. And the meditation will take you through the 5 layers of the self according to yoga, from your physical being through what's going on in your mind to that peaceful, blissful state. Know that there's not a right or wrong way to do Yoga Nidra, and your experience is your own. It might be different this time than from another time. It could also be similar. And sometimes we fall asleep during Yoga Nidra. We try not to, but it happens, and that's okay. Your subconscious still receives all of the benefits of the practice. Yoga Nidra promotes our sleep, and it can support in alleviating stress and anxiety. It can help us feel more grounded, more centered, more balanced. It can help bring us clarity. It can help us explore things we're going through without diving in so deeply that we become overwhelmed by whatever that thing is. And it helps us to make actionable steps in the moment, creating intentions. And the sound bath accompanying will bring with it tones that feel easeful and peaceful, as well as tones that may feel a little eerie or jarring. And see what you notice. What tones feel easeful, what tones feel a little uncomfortable. You might notice goosebumps, areas of tightness, areas that find ease. The intention is to help you to uncover, to help you create a space of ease and of comfort. We'll begin our practice now, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. And just for now, nothing else matters. Everything is already okay. You're in a held, sacred space. Where all is welcome. A space where you are in full control of your experience. All emotions, sensations, and experiences are invited for you to be with what comes up, knowing that any and all experiences are here to support your process, your journey. There's no wrong way. Simply follow the voice guiding you. And know that if you need a pause, a break, give yourself permission. Meet your needs. Breathing now, without changing the breath. Simply the natural rhythm, in and out. Visualize your lungs filling and emptying with each breath in and out. And see your lungs hugging your heart. Taking the time now to develop the inner sanctuary of your heart. And this is an inner space that maybe you have visited before, or you could be coming to it for the very first time here and now. It's an inner sanctuary where you feel totally at ease and secure, able to be completely yourself. So this might look like a special room or a meadow, a place at the beach, or some other place that when you are here you feel ease, serene, you feel secure. It might also simply be the feeling of being that underlies all that you already are, just as you are. This is your special place where when you're here, you feel peace and are completely at ease. So allow now this imaginary place to arise spontaneously within you as an image accompanied by a felt sense in your body. A feeling of an inner sanctuary where you feel secure, protected, at ease, and calm. You can use all of your senses to develop your sanctuary. Hear the sounds, soothing, relaxing. See objects that evoke feelings of comfort, smells, or even tastes that evoke good feelings. Spending time allowing this inner refuge to blossom completely in your mind. And experience how being here acts on your entire body and on your mind. Know that you can return here at any point during this practice or during your daily life. Whenever you experience the need to feel secure, to invite ease, in this space of ease and peace, connecting now to your presence and allowing an intention to unfold in this moment. Ask yourself, what is my heart's deepest longing? What would serve my most important spiritual need in this moment? And breathe into what comes up for you, whether it's a word or an image or simply a felt sense that you don't quite know how to name. It's enough to simply feel. And if you're uncertain, perhaps inviting in clarity or grounding, calmness. And repeat this intention to yourself now 3 times. In your mind or whispered on your lips. And then let it go. Now, you'll be guided through a body scan and allow your consciousness to move through your body with the guidance, feeling each part and moving forward as prompted. Feel without moving. Allow the body to remain as still as you can. And let go of any attachments to feeling absolutely everything. Simply feel whatever it is you feel and let go of the rest. And perhaps at each step along the journey this evening, asking yourself, what am I experiencing in this part of my body? What do I notice? And keeping in mind that you have full control over your journey. If at any point you needed to pause or end, allow it to. Come back into the space you're in or return to your inner sanctuary of your heart. Meet your needs. Find your peace. Begin by noticing your feet. And feel the weight of the feet as the heels rest on the earth. Notice the position of the feet. Notice any sensations within the feet. And now notice the toes. Travel along the bottom of the feet, the top of the feet. Be aware of both feet and notice any differences from one foot to the other. And then notice your ankles, exploring your ankles. Notice any feelings and sensations within the ankles. Notice any differences from one ankle to the other. Bring your attention to your lower legs, the feelings here, the shins, the calves, the space inside the lower legs, similarities, differences between the lower legs. Slide upward now to explore your knees, the inner edges of the knees, the outer edges. Notice your kneecaps, the areas above and below your kneecaps. Now notice the backs of the knees. And do you notice in the knee joints? Now draw your awareness across the upper leg, moving from the inside of the legs to the fronts of the legs, the sides and the backs of the legs. Notice feeling and sensation in the upper legs. Notice if there are any differences between the front, the back, sides. Notice similarities and differences from one leg to the other. And now sense and feel both of your legs at the same time. See if the experience of one leg is different from the other, whether one feels longer or more grounded, more at ease or more relaxed. Is one leg more comfortable than the other? Bring your awareness now up to your pelvis. And notice the place where your legs meet the pelvis and sense inside of the hip joints. Explore the area, beginning at the front, moving to the side, and back to the glute muscles. And maybe visualize the pelvis like a bowl and see if you sense it tipping in a direction. So if this bowl were filled with water, would it be tipping forward so that the water pours out the front? Is it tipped back to one side or the other? Or does it feel level? Shift your awareness now to the lower abdomen, just below the navel. And experience all feelings and sensations here. Feel this area from the pubic bone all the way back to the sacrum, the triangular shaped bone at the base of your spine. Breathing into the whole area. Visualize your breath filling the abdominal area fully and evenly. Do you notice more in the front, the back, one side or the other? And notice any areas of tension or tightness in the low back. Notice areas of ease. And shift your attention higher now, your solar plexus, the area where the ribs meet at the front of your body. Feel any sensations from your solar plexus all the way to the mid-back. What do you notice here? Ease, opposite the ease. Notice the lungs themselves now as you breathe. Does the breath reach into all areas of the lungs, or do some areas breathe more fully than others? Does one lung breathe more fully than the other? Now shift your attention to the heart itself and notice any movements, sensations within the heart. Can you feel your heart, its steady beat? And explore the entire area now of your chest, the heart, the lungs. And let your awareness travel slowly from the front of the chest all the way to the upper back. And explore the areas between the shoulder blades. Notice the movement of your rib cage as you breathe. Feel your ribs. Feel the space between the ribs. Now, bring your awareness to the base of the spine and allow it to travel all the way up the spine to where the back of the head rests on the earth. Notice your shoulders, your collarbones. Do your shoulders rest comfortably onto the earth? Are they elevated? Does one shoulder feel higher or lower? Cinch your arms along the sides of your bodies or wherever they may be resting in this moment. Does one arm feel farther away from the body than the other? Are the hands turned out differently? Does one arm or hand feel more tense than the other? Notice the arms from the shoulder all the way to the fingertips. Notice similarities and notice any differences. Shift awareness now to your neck and explore this area, noticing any tension or tightness. Notice now your head and feel your face, the skin on your face. Feel the muscles below the skin and feel the skull. Notice any tension in the jaw, inside your mouth. Be aware of your tongue. Feel your teeth. Feel your gums. Notice where your lips meet. Feel your nose, tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose. Feel your cheeks, your eyes, the area behind the eyes, your ears. Notice your forehead, your temples, the top of the head, the back of the head, your entire head now. What is the overall feeling and sensation of the head? And allow now your awareness to become more global. Feel your whole body now. Your whole body. Awareness of the whole body now. Simply noticing. And find a place in the body that feels warm, spacious, open, and completely and fully feel this space. Now find a space in the body that feels opposite this warm spaciousness and completely and fully feel this space. Now feel the warm, spacious place once again. And become aware of the opposite feeling place. Compare both and feel both at the same time. And shift your awareness now to your breath, your natural breath. Observe your natural breath. Simply be with what is already there. And sense where you feel the breath, the low torso, the ribs, the upper chest, shoulders. Breathe into the peace of this moment and let this rhythm anchor you. And perhaps notice not only the breath, but the pauses, the space in between the breaths. No need to create, simply see what is there. Now visualize breathing into the soles of your feet. And imagine this as a warm, loving light, warming the toes and the ankles, the calves. Drawing this healing light up to the knees. Breathing the healing, loving light to the upper legs, the hips, and low back. Bathe your vital organs in this exquisite healing light and allow it in this moment to illuminate your inner landscape. Perhaps bring light to healing places in the body. Maybe a busy mind or an old injury. And as you exhale, send the light out through the arms to the palms of the hands, through the neck and face, through the top of the head. As you inhale, draw light, peace, and presence in through the soles of the feet. Exhales, breathe that light out through the crown and palms. As you release each breath, let go of thoughts and feelings not serving your highest self. And breathe with an intention to heal, letting this light bathe you in divine grace, the same grace from which you originated. Now notice any areas that are still feeling constricted. And as you exhale, visualize them softening, feeling yourself opening and beginning to expand even more. Allowing yourself to expand as you breathe in, to soften as you breathe out. And imagine you're looking up at the night sky away from any city lights. You're outside and it's clear and calm and comfortable. And the stars are shining so brightly. This night holds a quiet, peaceful magic. And notice where you are. Maybe notice what season it is. And you're alone and calm in the peaceful night. You're quiet, and you feel a sense of awe gazing up at the stars, gazing at the expanse above and around. You notice the brilliance of the starlights that blanket the sky in a cascade of sparkle. See the layering of the expanse. Stars that radiate clearly in the night, others dim, some only subliminal messages, hints of the millions of stars unseen that extend into the infinite expanse, which eyes cannot see, but your imagination can. Look over the sky and notice what you see from horizon to horizon. And bring your attention now to a cluster of stars. And then see stars appear at the edge of your vision and focus there. And then watch how they disappear. And let your eyes wander. A fallen star trails across the darkness, and before you focus on it, the star disappears into a memory. A memory that touches you. A memory that perhaps you never held before. See the stars once again. And what do you notice? Maybe your eyes focus on stars that glitter brightly in the night, or on stars that are constant beacons, stars that come in and out of focus, seeming to disappear and then reappear at will. And let your eyes rest now, focusing on nothing but feeling a sense of the whole, the expanse, the unlimited infinite without boundaries that is eternal. Breathing softly and smoothly. Take this expanse into yourself, releasing your own boundaries, expanding into the night sky, living for the moment within the wonder of the sky. See yourself among the stars, knowing that your physical body is securely held on the earth. And release more boundaries and feel connected with awe to the expanse, holding more than what you see, that feels bigger than you ever imagined. Knowing in this moment we are all made of the same light and wonder. And as you look, you realize you are made of the sun, one of the largest stars. And the earth too is made of stars. We are the stars. And on clear nights, look up and see yourself in the stars, knowing you're never alone. You are connected through the stars and the stardust. Rest now, experiencing the awe without end, knowing that you are a part of this, the eternal wholeness, allowing yourself to fill and expand with the wonder of this moment. And in this moment, be reminded of your heart's deepest longing. All else falls away. Experience awe without end, knowing that you are part of the infinite expanse, knowing your heart's desire in this moment, the eternal wholeness, filled with the wonder of the moment. And take a moment to return to the inner sanctuary of the heart, breathing into your presence, reconnecting to the intention you had set, your heart's longing, your most important spiritual need in this moment. And breathe into what is arising for you now. See what is present. And become aware now of your body's innate healing, innate joy, innate grace. And notice the part of you that has been witnessing this journey, observing your experience with breath and with body. Notice yourself as the fair and compassionate witness. Be aware now of the breath flowing through you with ease and peace. Allowing the breath now to gently lengthen, to gently breathe light into the inner landscape of your body. When you're ready, begin to allow yourself to return, to completely land here. Feel yourself in this space, open and wondering, expanded, and knowing that you are connected to the infinite. We're now completing our Yoga Nidra practice. And before moving, simply sense your fingers and toes, returning to embody your physical presence. And then slowly bring soft and subtle movement in wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Taking a few transitional breaths wherever you're resting, maybe shifting onto your side if you like. Taking all the time you need. And perhaps, as you're ready, rising up to meet one another seated to close our practice. And know that it is also perfectly okay for you to stay wherever or however you are in this moment. Thank you for joining me, for tuning in to your needs, for taking time with stillness, with presence and breathing. It's an honor to be here with you. Thank you. May we know peace, wisdom, and serenity as we fill our hearts. Namaste. Thank you so much. If you have questions, comments, concerns, feel free to post them here or send me a direct message. I'm available on my personal Facebook page as well as my business Facebook page. And Joel and I will be bringing more yoga and live music this week. Our regular schedule will be posted tomorrow. And Yoga Nidra will be here once again next Sunday. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. You're welcome, Karen. Oh, thanks, Melissa. I'm glad the sound is good. Yeah. Joel and I worked on that a little bit. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.